This could be quite possibly the longest video in the history of ever. Maybe not. I'm rocking the lion's mane today. Big hair, don't care. Hi everybody. Alright, so as requested, I'm going to do the best of 2014. I wanted to do this favorites video. Me and my family became extremely ill right after Christmas. Christmas night actually is when we all started to feel like crap, and we're just now finally recovering. So I didn't know if it was too late, and I asked you guys in one of my last videos and you guys said yes, still do it. So here I am. And I have a lot of things to talk about, and I'm going to break them down in categories like face, eyes, cheeks, eyebrows, lips, things like that. So I have a lot of makeup sitting in front of me, but these are legit my favorite things of life and things that I loved consistently throughout the year of 2014. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is we'll start with face. Like base stuff. I actually don't ever use a primer. I'm actually pretty lucky that my makeup stays on all day. So I don't have a primer to show you as a favorite. If I did have to pick one, I do really like the Hourglass Mineral Primer. It's a really nice primer that doesn't leave you feeling greasy or slick or anything. It just really helps prolong your makeup, and it kind of just mattifies pores and stuff. So I guess we'll say that's my favorite. I just have a sample size. Like I said, I'm not someone who uses primer on a daily basis, so I really don't have a favorite. As far as skincare goes, this year has been all about IT Cosmetics. I swear. Alright, so I think I discovered my first IT product the very end of 2013. So, you know, I technically didn't discover IT Cosmetics in 2014, but I really explored the brand and really fell in love with the brand because their skin products are amazing. They are phenomenal. They combine anti-aging ingredients with skincare and then into your makeup. So it's like you get just like this super beneficial makeup that has skincare and anti-aging ingredients in it. So it's just like a really fabulous product. So no surprise here, this is my IT Cosmetics CC cream. I am like completely out. I cut it in half to get the remainder out because I love it that much. This is just a really great full coverage CC cream. I do have a little bit of it in a pot here. The remainder I was able to scoop out of that package. I have it on today. I try to wear everything, well, the majority. I can't put all this makeup on my face for this video, but I wore things I'm talking about on my face today. So this is the foundation I'm using today. It has a beautiful coverage. It's really full coverage, and it just makes your skin look flawless and dewy but not oily. I know the studio light sometimes makes me look a little bit more shiny than I actually am in real life. But if you want something that has amazing coverage that doesn't look like cake face, it's good stuff. I love the CC cream. It's my favorite. I have a hard time choosing another foundation or trying to use another foundation because that is seriously just like my holy grail perfect item of life. I love it. Another thing, this is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Redness. You can use this as a foundation, but I use this as a color corrector to correct my redness and acne scarring. As you can see, I am down to the nitty gritty and just about out of this. So, tried and true, holy grail favorite, this stuff, it's beautiful, and it kind of blends on like a primer. Like, it feels like really silky and smooth and kind of like that silicone feel. And it just works as a great primer for underneath your foundation if you have a lot of redness or rosacea, acne scarring, or you're just a red-faced gal in general, which I am. Like, my cheeks are usually just super red. So yeah, I take the red out of my face to add more red on with my blush. Makes total sense, right? This stuff is amazing, and as soon as I run out, I'm getting more. You better believe it. Amazing. So cosmetics for my skin base foundation, can't do no wrong. One new thing that I did kind of discover towards the end of 2014, and a cheaper alternative for you ladies, this is the e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. This, I believe, retails for $6. It's a really good deal and a really good foundation if you're looking for an affordable full coverage foundation. It can get a little bit cakey if you add too much, but if you add the right amount, buff it into your skin, it looks flawless and really nice porcelain skin. And it's like a matte satin. It starts off matte and then it does get a little bit of a luminous finish towards the end of the day that you might just need to blot. I think it would work well for all skin types, and I don't find it to be drying at all since it's the acne fighting version. I just feel like it's a really good foundation, and for the price, I mean, hello. Awesome. Concealers. So I have two here to show you. This, I mean, IT Cosmetics, like I said. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye. And it's a full coverage anti-aging concealer. I use the color neutral medium. This is like my ride or die. I use this almost every single day. It's just so hydrating and full coverage underneath the eyes. It doesn't make my under eyes look crepey or cracky or like old and dry and gross. Like, it really hydrates my under eyes, and a little bit of this goes a really long way. You only need like a microscopic little dot to do your whole eye. It's good stuff and I really like it. I just had that fear I wasn't recording. I'm like, okay. Next concealer is a cheaper alternative that is actually fabulous. This is such a good concealer. This is the LA Girl Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. I use the color Natural, and I like this natural color because it has a little bit of a peachy orange undertone, so it's really going to help conceal my under eye circles and really kind of color correct with that peachy undertones, so it just takes away the blue and purple tones. This, I don't know how much this was. I want to say it was like $2.99, maybe $1.99, I don't know. A couple bucks, affordable, amazing, amazing. It just, it's so good for the price. It just goes on so well. It really is like a full coverage. It doesn't crease on me like terribly crazy, but it's not drying. It's a really good concealer. So if you guys are looking for an affordable, full coverage, perfect under eye concealer, doesn't make your under eyes look like crap, this stuff is amazing. And it's so affordable. It always just boggles my mind when something is so affordable and works so well. Let's move on to powders. So to powder my face, I have three things that I use. I use my Too Faced Primed and Poreless every day. I'm gonna use your word, Cherie. Every day, this is on my face. And it's just a translucent powder, and it's my favorite translucent powder I have ever tried. No, not all translucent powders are made the same. This one, I can't even. It's so good. I like to use this to set my under eyes or to set my T-zone, which by the way I didn't do today, so let's go ahead and do it. So I just like to use this on my T-zone. You can see it takes away that shine and really mattifies, but doesn't leave my skin looking dull. And it just really helps to prolong the concealer underneath my eyes and just my T-zone. It just is a fabulous, fabulous powder, and I love it. I use it every single day. It's mine. I love it. Alright, two other favorites. These I've used all year long and I've used since they came out and I love them. These are the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powders. I have two colors, Ethereal Light, which is like white, but it's so good. I mean, you can see that's not my skin tone whatsoever. So you could use this to highlight, and you can see I've hit pan, so I must love it. And I use the same little brush like I do, and I just set my under eye area. If I feel like I didn't get enough sleep and I stayed up too late watching Netflix, by the way, now it's Sons of Anarchy, obsessed. Ugh. But so I lose a lot of sleep because I'm like, you know, one more episode, or, you know, I don't know. I have issues. But this just really helps brighten up the under eyes and just kind of pink, gives that little bit of extra brightness. Next color is Dim Light. This is fabulous. It just, I don't know if you're going to be able to tell on camera. I'm just going to start caking my face up. Let's do this, right? Okay. It's just a fabulous setting powder that's just going to make your skin look luminous and flawless and just like instantly airbrush you. I don't know what they put in this powder, but it's just amazing. I don't know if you can tell anything, but in real life, it just makes me look airbrushed in real life when I'm like, I'm not airbrushed, but looking good in real life. So I like this for like all over like special occasions, or if I'm filming, or if I just feel like I don't have a lot of luminous factors to my face, like if my skin's just looking kind of dull and I want to look alive and not so zombie-esque. Like it brings me to life. It brings me life. I like it. I love it. I need a coffee break. Moving on to highlighters. Actually, we'll move on to bronzer because really there are only 2 bronzers that I used for most of the year. The Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is a brand new one I haven't opened yet because I used up the other one I had and I loved it. But I'm trying to preserve this one for whatever reason. I don't know. I'm trying to go through some other bronzers. But it's just such a perfect bronze color. And it has a little bit of a red undertone to it, so it's very natural looking on me because I naturally turn a little bit red when I tan. So this just makes, it blends into my skin. It looks really natural and not like I have a bunch of orange cocoa powder on my face. I like it a lot. One of my new recent favorites, I've talked about this in many videos recently, is this It Cosmetics CC It Cosmetics CC Radiance palette. It comes with a powder, it comes with a brightening powder, a beautiful blush that I use quite often, and this bronzer, which just, they need to sell it individually because I'm wearing down on it, and when I run out, I don't want to buy a whole new palette, but I would because I love this bronzer. It's just, it's such a perfect color and it just blends in so well. I have this on today as my bronzer, so if you're wondering what bronzer I used, that's that. So, alright, now we'll move into highlighters. I have quite a few to show. Alright, so I guess I just have 4 to show you, but these are like holy grail. Holy grail status. First one is TheBubbleGum's Maryloumanizer. This, I mean, you guys hear about this all the time on YouTube. If you want an intense liquid wet highlight look where you just look like mermaid emerging from water, this does that for you. And you can get it on Haute Look for like half the price of the retail for like maybe $10. I've loved this since I bought it and I love it. I mean, look at that. It's intense. So you can definitely use this like as an eyeshadow and you can for sure see, look at that wet metallic. Ooh, I love it. So Maryloumanizer, beautiful highlight. It's like a pale champagne yellow gold. It's really gorgeous. I think it would work on all skin tones. Okay, you guys probably knew this was coming. Did you know? So this is Opal from Becca. Becca can do no wrong in my opinion when it comes to their blushes and highlights. I mean, I want to try more from Becca because everything I've tried I've just fallen in love with. So this is Opal and this is a beautiful opal color. It has a beige and pink undertones and lots of shimmer and shine. It is fabulous. So I'm going to swatch it right next to Maryloumanizer so you can see they are similar, but when it comes to comparison you can see that the Becca one has a little bit more pinky beige tone to it, where this one looks just more champagne-y gold. But they both are super fabulous and shiny and such reflect back quality. It's good. It's good. I can't even. It's speechless. And then two other things from Becca. These are the Shimmering Skin Perfector, and these are the liquid version. This big one is in Pearl, and I love this. This is the first thing I ever tried from Becca. So you can see it's tried and true and loved. Poor thing, it's cracked and beat up, and it's been well loved. And then this is just a little deluxe size sample of the Opal version in the liquid form. These are fabulous, guys. So if you like more of a liquid highlight, I find these are a little bit less shimmery than the pressed versions. So if you want like a really gorgeous highlight but not as much shimmer and just kind of like a liquid highlight, then I think these would be the way to go. So I'm just gonna blend them out because you need just such a little bit amount and I just used way too much. Alright, so I did Opal right there, right next to the Opal pressed version, and then you can see over here that really reflect is the Pearl. I hope you can tell the difference. My hand just looks like uber shiny. Love those. Love, 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 love. Okay, let's move into blushes. I have a lot to show you. I tried to narrow it down, but when I really thought back to this last year, there were, how many is there? 7 blushes that I wore consistently throughout the year. And 5 of them happened to be Becca, If you have not tried Becca's blushes, you're missing out, girlfriends. You're missing out because they are fabulous. So, so I'll start with the two non-Becca ones first. And I'm sorry, all my blushes are high-end because they're... And I'm sorry, all my blushes are high-end, but they're worth every single cent. I'm a blush gal. So this first one is from Hourglass. This is like my go-to whenever I don't know what I want to wear. I just need something that's going to make me look flawless and give me some color, but not be over the top, and it's neutral enough to go with everything. This is Mood Exposure. It's like a mauvey pink. It looks like nothing. Like, you look at that, you're like, it looks like crap. But some kind of magic on your cheeks. Like, it mixes with your cheeks and it creates some kind of magical concoction. And it's just like the perfect dusty mauvey rose. It's so good. It's so good. And these blushes are fabulous. They are so finely milled. And it's really hard to overdo them. So they're like actually like a really good blush for beginners because you can't, I mean, you could if you really tried, but they don't give you clown face. But I mean, if you really were working for a clown face, you could probably achieve it. But they're so beautiful and they're just, they're so good. Next one I just recently talked about in my last Friday favorites. This is Lover from Illamasqua. It's beautiful. It's just like the most beautiful pale apricot orange color. It's matte, it's fabulous, and it just blends on the cheeks so well. Such good quality, guys. Such good quality. Alright, let's talk about some Becca blushes. I have 5 of them, and I love all 5 of them and use all 5 of them all the time. Like, words come to me. I can't even think. I like these so much. So, let's get started on some swatches. So the first one I'm going to show you is what I actually have on today. So if you like a more neutral kind of everyday blush, like this is a dusty mauve rosy color. This is Sweet Pea. I have it on today. I also have on my Becca Opal liquid highlighter, so if you're wondering what that is. But this is just a gorgeous everyday rosy mauve. Perfect. It's so finely milled. It goes with any kind of look you want to do. It's just gorgeous. See, it's neutral and rosy and just perfect. Like a very perfect everyday blush, and I love it. Another neutral one that is one of my more recent ones to my collection, but I love just as much. This is Wild Honey. It's more of like a terracotta tan, and it's gorgeous. So this looks really good when I have like really intense eye makeup on, and I don't want my cheeks to compete with my eyes. This is just a really great one to complement, and here's a swatch of it right here. Last 3 favorites for the Becca blushes. This is Gypsy. This is my beautiful cool tone pink that I just gravitate towards. Whenever I'm doing like a cool tone face, or I just feel like I need like a little touch of baby pink to my cheeks, this is it. This is just such a beautiful, beautiful baby pink, and it has like a gold shimmer iridescence to it as well, so it's super gorgeous, and it has a great reflect back quality to it. It has a little bit of a shimmer to it, and I love it. It's right there. Kind of an awkward swatch. Next 2 favorites are my coral favorites. This one's a little bit more coral. This one's a little bit more peachy orange, like a burnt sunset. I don't know. It's gorgeous. So first one is Flowerchild. This is kind of like a typical NARS Orgasm kind of color. It's just a beautiful shimmery peachy color that just complements all skin tones. And there's a swatch of it right there. Gorgeous. And this last one is Songbird. Oh, this just really warms up the cheeks. It has like that burnt orange sunset qualities to it. It's just fabulous. And there's a swatch of it right there at the bottom. I mean, seriously, I have a whole variety of blush colors that I could possibly ever need, and I love it. That hand just makes me happy. I'm going to move into eyeliners. I picked out my favorites. My favorite gel eyeliner is from Essence, and it's the Midnight in Paris. It's just a black gel eyeliner, $9.99 at Ulta. It's a great drugstore option that stays all day long. It doesn't smear and smudge, and It's fabulous for the price. Next one is what I have on my eyes today, and this is TheBubbleGumPrincess Schwing. I love that. And this is a felt tip liquid eyeliner, but it has a really fine little tip, and it is a little bit pliable, so you can move it around. It's not so stiff that it's so hard to draw. I don't know what that was. But I just wanted to show you. And it's super black and matte, and just, it's a gorgeous, gorgeous eyeliner. And what I love about this is you could take your time with your eyeliner. You could keep going over the line, and this is never going to take away your liner that you already applied. It's fabulous. For pencil eyeliners, my favorite that I discovered this year are the Jordana 12-hour made to last liquid eyeliner pencils. These are super affordable, and they're super pigmented, and they last in the waterline, and they're just a really great value and bang for your buck. So you can see how pigmented those are. This one's their black, and then that green one is the Jade Jewel. Love it. And for a more high-end version, I discovered the Mally Evercolor Starlit Waterproof Liners. This color is called Lucky Penny, and it's just a gorgeous bronzy color. And these are so fabulous and so creamy and so smooth. And they last in the waterline as well. So they're just super long lasting and very creamy and smooth. They don't tug at your eyes. They are fabulous. Okay, now we're moving on to eyes. So I'm going to start off with eyebrows. Anastasia. Seriously, once you go Anastasia, you never go back. But seriously, her brow products are so good. Her clear brow gel, amazeballs. Did I just say amazeballs? I did. I don't use that word often. I feel like such a wannabe when I use that word because I am not with the times. And then their eyebrow pencils, I mean, look at this little nubbin. Like, it's just like a little tiny BB. So you love that. Her brow powders, amazing. But ever since she came out with her dip brows, I've been using these exclusively on my eyebrows. They just make doing your eyebrows so fast and easy. It's what I have on my brows today. And I've been using the color chocolate lately since my hair is like dark. So this is just a great, great product. It takes a little bit of time to get used to, but once you get used to this formula, it's just phenomenal, and it's so life-changing, and it takes no time at all. So I swear by Anastasia's brow products, they changed my brows. As stupid as that sounds, but they really did. Like, if you go back and watch my old videos, ooh, girl, they were bad. So I've come quite a long way with my brows. They are not perfect by any means, but they are 10 billion times better than what they used to be. So eyebrows, hands down, Anastasia. Any form, if you like powder, if you like pencil, if you like the pomade, if you just like a tinted brow gel or something like that, she got you covered, and your brows are going to look good, I promise you. Alright, now on to eyeshadows. Now when I took a look back at 2014, the things I used the most, and there are two things that popped out to me and screamed to me, and that I used almost exclusively throughout the year 2014 because they are such phenomenal eyeshadows. You guys can probably already guess. Can you guess what they are? I bet you can. You are now on The Price is Right. Can you guess? Ah, and ah. I'm sorry for your ears. Seriously, this was my most used eyeshadows of 2014 and of life. Like, these two babies, if I lost all my other eyeshadows, I'd be fine with these. I'd be set. I'd be golden. I'd be good. Although I kind of want to throw in my Kat Von D Monarch palette, but technically I got that like the last week of 2014, so I can't include that. But these are... So the first thing, the Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. I know I've talked about this so many times, and I feel like singing. Yep. Okay. Awkward. Just the trash truck. I got excited. I was like, ooh, am I getting a package? Wait, I haven't bought anything. Why would I get a package? Alright. So Too Faced Chocolate Bar Palette. This is my ride or die holy grail. I have it on my eyeballs today. It's so good. It's so good. It just has such a beautiful mixture of, like, it has some golds and champagnes and caramelly colors and purples and plums and burgundies. It's fabulous. It's fabulous. It has a matte highlight that I use for my highlighter, like my brow bone highlight I have on today. This pink color, I thought I was gonna hate it, this big old one. Let's be real, I never use that baby pink. I mean, I don't ever use baby pink on my eyes, so I guess I could try it as a blush. But everything else besides that pink I use. And like this shimmery pink, like, ugh. I have that on my inner corners today. So if you're looking for something that's really gonna brighten up your eye look and make you like, bam, awake, this is it. I mean, it's so intense and shimmery and beautiful and has like that pink iridescence to it, so it really helps open up and make your eyes look awake. This palette does no wrong. Does no wrong, and I love it, and it smells like chocolate. So good. I love this palette. I could probably survive on that palette alone if all my other makeup were to disappear. That'd be the first eyeshadow thing I went out and purchased if something happened to my makeup, which I really hope doesn't ever happen because Mama's built up a collection here. It'll take a lot of time to build it back up. Not that I need all this, let's be real. I'm pretty sure my neighbors think I'm crazy. Why is she just sitting in there filming by herself? Why are you looking in my windows, huh? Okay. Next, makeup geek. I mean, seriously. Oh, upside down. Look at that! I love Makeup Geek. Her eyeshadows are seriously some of the best eyeshadows I have ever tried, and for such a fraction of the price of other eyeshadows. These are better than MAC. These are better than so many other high-end brands, and they are just a portion of the price. They are $5.99 a pan. Now granted, these ones on the bottom are her foiled eyeshadows, and I think they're $9.99, so they're a couple dollars more, but okay. Come on. Let's just tell you about them. These are such beautiful colors, and let's do the black because, I mean, hello, what is that? Her shadows are amazing. Her new foil eyeshadows, I did a whole video dedicated to them. I mean, just look, what is that? Just look at it. Her regular shadows are amazing, and I love them, and her black, what is that? What is that? That's intense. That's what it is, it's intense. Her shadows are phenomenal. She just did such a good job. Look, I can't even get that black off. Look at that. That's ridiculous. Her shadows are so good. They blend so well. They never look muddy. They never look bad. They look so good. You'd have to really try really hard to make them look bad. Like, they are just some of the best eyeshadows I have ever tried. And I'm so happy for Marlena and all her success, and I'm just happy that she like actually took the time to make such a great quality product. And she, you need to try Makeup Geek shadows if you have not. If you've been living underneath a rock, get out underneath of that rock and go buy you some. They are my babies. I love them. Next and last category. This is just strictly makeup. Otherwise, this video would be like a billion years long. So, lips. I'm going to talk about some lip liners. I don't usually use lip liners that often because I'm lazy. Let's be real. That's the only reason I don't. But they do make such a big impact on your lips. I did use one today just to kind of look more fancy for you guys. So I have drugstore ones that I love, and they're so good. So I don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money on lip liners because I feel like the drugstore has some amazing lip liners. So I'm not going to swatch and show you all of these, but I'm just going to show you the brand. Jordana. Fabulous lip liners, and they're like $1.99. Hello. And then a little bit more pricey, but from Jordana's sister company, Milani. These are the Color Statement lip liner, True Instant Color. They are long wearing. These are so smooth and creamy. The Jordana ones are a little bit more dry in texture, but they really help keep your lipstick in place. But the same thing with these Milani ones. They are a little bit more creamy, but they do the same thing. So if you like a more creamy lip liner that's going to keep your lipstick intact. These are good. And if you want a little bit drier formula, a little bit cheaper, these are good too. Jordana, Milani. Love them. Okay, so I don't have any lip glosses to show you guys because I don't really like lip gloss. I don't like the stickiness, and I have lip gloss, but I hardly ever wear lip gloss. So I'm just going to show you lipsticks. And these are, I mean, there's so much more stuff I could add, but I feel like I got it towards the end of the year. It wouldn't be really fair. So I'm going to show you my favorites. So the ones I'm going to talk about are from Bite Beauty. You guys know I became obsessed with Bite Beauty this last year. And the same thing with the Silk Naturals lipsticks. So high-end, low-end, but not low quality. These are like the same quality, just different price points. So Bite Beauty is like a food-grade cosmetic company. They only use food-grade ingredients, so you can technically eat this if you're hungry. But I wouldn't suggest that because that'd be a really expensive snack and it probably wouldn't taste too good. But you could, if you happen to be stranded out in the woods with only your lipstick, you could survive off this. Yeah. So we'll start off with Bite. So the first color I have on today, this is Glacé, and it's the Matte Cream Lip Crayon. This is just, it's like the Kylie Jenner. Yes, I said it. I'm sorry. I know. I know, it's overplayed. People use the Kylie Jenner to get more views. I should have Kylie Jenner lips. No. Alright, what am I saying? This is Glacé. I have it on my lips. It's perfect. It's perfect. It's just like a perfect dusty rosy mauve color. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. You need it. It's like my lips but better times 1,000. I love it. And then two lipsticks I'm going to talk about. First one, this is like my ride or die when I just need to throw on some pretty lipstick. This is it. This is Bite's Fig. This is a beautiful, kind of cool tone rose. Rosy colors are kind of my go-to. So if I want like a lighter, more pinky rose, this Fig is beautiful. So there is Fig and there is Glacé. Love those. And last one I discovered, now I only picked 3 to show you because I could just show you everything, but let's be real, there's too much. This next color is called Kava. This is such a unique nude color. It has like a pinky lavender undertone to it. It's so pretty. So unusual, but it just works so well. It kind of reminds me of Lime Crime's Cashmere, but just in a creamy, beautiful lipstick formula. So if you're looking for that kind of color and you don't really like Lime Crime, you know, then you could go with Bite's Kava because it's a gorgeous mauve, lilac, beige. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I love it. And then I have 4 lipsticks to show you from Silk Naturals. These are, I pulled out my favorites. Their Silk Naturals lipsticks are amazing. They're such good quality and they're like $5. I mean, right? So drugstore prices, amazing formula. They feel just like a Bite Beauty lipstick. They are creamy, opaque. They don't smear all over your face. They're just a really good formula. So I have 2 kind of berry colors and 2 nudes to show you. So I'm going to show you the berry colors first. This first one is Rapturous. And this is kind of a red berry color. I love this color. And then the next color is called Bravado. And this is a more, little bit more fuchsia, pinky berry. I don't know. I really love those colors. And then these next 2, these are just like, throw on your lips and you're going to look fabulous when you don't know what to wear. The first color is called Strut, and it's just, I can't even with that color. There's Strut. It's like a beautiful rosy mauve color. I can't. It's like a little bit lighter than the Glacé from Bite. So kind of the same color family, but just a little bit lighter in tone. Next color is called Negligee. Negligee is really close in color to Strut, but it's a little bit more browny neutral, but not like an intense brown. It's like a brown rose. It's beautiful. I mean, just look at those colors. So you could see these Silk Natural colors are just as good as these Bite ones. So if you're looking for a more affordable option, the Silk Naturals, definitely you won't be disappointed. I was just about to say we're all done, but I forgot to talk about mascara. Okay, so my favorite mascaras, you guys could probably guess, you've seen me use these all the time. Too Faced Better Than Sex. It's $23, but it is so good, and I'm just about out of it, which makes me so sad that I have to replace it, but I will because it's that amazing. I have it on my eyelashes today, so how awkward was that face? So if you're wondering why my eyelashes look fabulous, it's because it's mascara. It's such an awesome volumizing mascara, and I love it to pieces. It has a really cool hourglass wand that just works really well to grab all your lashes and really coat them, pull them up, make them fluttery, gorgeous, and sexy. Yes, these make your lashes sexy. This mascara does. It's good. I love it. Favorite. And the last one is what I use for my bottom lashes, on my bottom lashes today. So this is the IT Cosmetics Tight Line mascara. It is a waterproof version. It has like a microscopic little baby wand, right? I mean, look at that. Microscopic. But it works so good to get underneath the lashes, and it's waterproof, so it's not going to smudge all over, and these are it. These are where the money's at. Literally, like, these are expensive, but they're really good. I like them a lot. So, holy cow. I'm so nervous to edit this and upload it. I don't even know how long it's going to be, but I feel like it's a good 45 minutes, and we'll see what kind of editing magic I can do. But those are my favorites for 2014. If you made it to the end, I mean, high five to you. We need to have a meetup, and I'll buy you coffee, because this is a long video to get through, and if you're here now, you guys are awesome. I love you. Anyway, so 2014 was a good year for me, and I hope for 2015 to be even better, on a path to rediscovering myself and just being really true to myself and getting myself healthy and fit and back on track and just being the best that I can be. So I'm really excited for a fresh new start. If you guys want to see something like along goals and things like that, because I feel like I have a lot of stuff I'm changing in my life, I'd be happy to share that with you. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you have any favorites or holy grail things you want to let me know about, tell me down in the comments section. If you have any questions about all this plethora of makeup I showed you, leave them down below in the comments section as well. And anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Heart you guys all. Bye everybody.